are doing good. I hope you are doing amazing. If you're not, I hope this video brings you some leisure, some, you know, aesthetics, just, you know, things to make your mood a little better. Now, I'm here to admit that I personally have been finding a recent addiction to this app called Notion. Now, if you don't know what Notion is basically this all-in-one customizable productivity app. I tried to use Notion a couple years ago, but it was a little bit too confusing for me at the time because I didn't realize how important it could be to my lifestyle now. But I'm glad that I found it, and I am very, very, very happy with how my Notion tour and just Notion setup is. And I'm here to show you guys how I organize myself and my life using Notion. I mean every aspect of my life, from school to work to health and fitness, from shows I want to watch to books I want to read. Like, everything is in my Notion setup. Now, this video isn't sponsored by Notion, but this video is in fact sponsored by Skillshare, and I'm going to talk about them a little bit later in the video. Before we really get into the tour, I would like to say that this video isn't a how to use Notion video. This is basically just showing you like my setup, how I have it set up, where I got my templates from, this, that, and the third. Go ahead and get into it. I'm so excited. The page I have on my Notion tour, or just like Notion setup, is this Keep Moving Forward home database page. Basically what it is just has an overview of all my pages, everything that I have in my Notion compiled in one home page. So I basically just have things like my dream life, my watch directory, watch list, reading list on one section, because that's stuff that I go to not as frequently, but when I need something or want to add something, like something that I want to do in my life, that's basically what that little top left section is. Okay, we're gonna get more into that later. Under that, I have my academic section, so my school section, which is called academia. And then over on the right side, I have my spirituality section, where I basically just keep all my spirituality notes. And under that, you can see this blank little content creation section, but that's there. I just haven't figured out how to add like the little sub things in here yet, so we're figuring that out. So when I get that, my content like creation section will go into that. That's basically like my work section. And then I have my recent playlist on here. This isn't my most recent playlist, but I have to add my most recent playlist. And if you want my most recent playlist, Spotify is superior to Apple Music. Yes, I'm one of those bitches. I'm gonna put my most recent Spotify playlist down below, and also on this when I'm done filming this, because I literally forgot to update it. Then in the middle, I just have like this lavender thing. This is all from a template. I wish I could create something this pretty. So shout out to the original maker of this template. And then under these like really cute pictures, it has like this little daily section, which is something that I try to go to daily. So like my habit tracker is something that I want to go do daily. Tractor, say you're from the South without saying you're from the South. So I have this habit tracker section down here. I have my routine section right here, so it has like my different routines and stuff like that. Health and fitness, which is something I do daily, whether it's eating or working out, I'm doing it daily. And then I also have a to-do section, so like my daily to-dos, weekly to-dos is right there. And then on the left, I have this, an optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty, which is something I need to learn, which is why it's right there. And then under that, I have this weekly overview. I haven't filled it out for this week because I basically put all my to-dos in a separate page instead of just right here, because I'd rather go over the, you know, whatever. I'm gonna explain it later. But basically, this is where I would put my to-dos and tasks for each day. And I also have my book for the week, which is Alice in Wonderland Through the Looking Glass. I've been reading it. Under that, I have my work section, which is basically my content creation career, because I do social media and whatnot. I create content for a living. So like, of course, my work section is down there. So let's move on to more detailed pages. And the first one is my dream life. Now, before we get into this, I would like to mention that I haven't edited anything on here yet. I recently just got this template from Etsy, so all this stuff on here is not mine, except the manifestation section. That's the only thing that I've done so far. I need to edit it, but basically what this is, it just has like my dream life, things I want to manifest, things that make me happy, inspirational quotes that I like, bucket list things, and just like quotes and really cool pictures and sounds that just make me feel happy, raise my mood, things like that. And then that's pretty much it for the dream life section. It's really cute, really simple, you know. And moving on to the next page, which is the reading directory. If you don't know what a reading directory is, well, here's mine. Basically what this is all the books that I have that I want to read. I have 24 books on here. I'm reading one right now, like I said before, Alice in Wonderland, love her. I have it organized by title, author, format, genre, and status. So the author, I just add the author in the regular default color, nothing too special. Format, I have it as an audiobook, paperback, or hardcover, just so I know what I'm looking for. And then I also have the different genres like fiction, fantasy, young adult, romance, short story, self-help, mystery, thriller, historical fiction, humor, poetry, and spirituality. That's a lot of genres. I have the status as reading, finished, and haven't started. As you can see, many of these are haven't started because I have a lot of books in my things that I want to reread sometimes, and I just act like I haven't read them, you know. So, and then I have a rating section, which I will just add as a number. So like when I finish Alice in Wonderland, I might give it like a 7 out of 10. So I'll just put like 7 out of 10, like as a fraction over there. Okay, moving on to my watch list. Hold on, I'm thirsty. That's some good stuff. So moving on to my watch list, it's just like this It's a watch list. That's what it is. Like, it's a list of things that I want to watch. So I have my first section is shows. Like, for example, I have The Fosters, Naruto, Good Girls, Tokyo Ghoul, What the Hell, Legends of Korra on there. And I have it set up as the same status, like watching after started finished, the streaming service in which it's on, the rating if I had to give it one, and any links that I need to add it to if it's like one of those websites where it's not on a streaming service. Like, for example, you can't watch the entire Naruto series on Netflix. Like, I would have to find a different website for that. I could probably watch it on Hulu, but like sometimes I don't want to go all the way through Hulu and go to the recently watched. I just want to click it and be there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that's for. And then as I go down, I have the movies and films as well with the same stream platform, status, rating, when I watched it. I'm thinking of getting rid of this summary section simply because I don't care enough to write a summary, but it depends on the movie. Like, if it's a first time movie watch, I might. So yeah, if you have any shows or movie suggestions, definitely put me on down below. Moving on to the academia section, this is basically where I keep up with all my academics. The first thing I have here is my student ID, which I'm gonna be blurring out because y'all need to know my business. So as we go down the page, I have this guide which has my academic plan and academic calendar. Basically, all I have in here is my classes and courses, and this leads to another page, and it just has my 4 classes and courses, the class, number of credits, if it's degree required, the professor, the name of it, and when I have it, and if I have it this current semester, and any Zoom links that I have for that class if I ever do need to log into a Zoom. And under that, I also have the academic calendar. Now, this isn't my assignment calendar. My assignment calendar is a totally different calendar, which I'll explain why in a second. But I basically just have this academic calendar simply because I feel like it's easier for me to see like my academic like school schedule versus my assignment schedule, because my school schedule is like when I have class. So like if I don't have class, like if it's Martin Luther King Jr. Day, or like we have reading day, or if we have final exams, this is the calendar it'll be on. So for example, I recently had spring break, so like I put spring break no class on here, and like in each of the things I just have the date that it's on and the tag if it's like a deadline for the university instead of like a class, and then like, or if it's no class, you know what I'm saying? So for example, fall registration deadline April 5th, so I put the deadline when it is and that whole type of shebang thing. And then also to the right of this, I just have my classes for the spring 2021 term. Then I have a study playlist right here, which I can also link down below. And if you guys want any more real-time study with me, let me know down below, because I'm thinking of doing them live on YouTube as like a stream, but let me know if you guys would tune in. So that's right there on the left as well. And as you scroll down, this is my assignment calendar. I always have shit to do. Y'all know why I always have shit to do, but I do, and it's kind of stressful, but I'm working on it. That's why I don't upload as much. If you ever wondered, this is why. Do you see this fucking calendar? Like, this bitch is packed. This is why I put all my assignments, because it's just easier for me to separate them. It might be easier for some people to see it together, but for me, it makes it so much more sense to have it, you know, separate, you know? So this I have, I mark it if it's completed, and I actually did this. So I have the tags. If I ever need any links and files, I can put it on there. I mark it with courses, what it is, when it's due, the tags I have for it. I can look at it in a submit or to submit section, and this is just a list of everything. There's 74 assignments on here. I'm actually trying to figure out how I check them off. I needed to do better with checking them off because I've done like almost everything in like the first half of this, but that's fine. I basically just have the tags, the due date, the completion, the course, the name of the assignment. I can switch between the to submit or just all the calendar view. I keep the calendar view because it makes it look easier for me. And then that's it for the academia section. So I'm gonna move on to my habit tracker, which is something that you guys are see that I'm really shitty at. So basically what this is just tracking habits that I want to track. So like for example, completing my morning routine, my night routine, working out, water, no accidents with my puppy because he's still being potty trained, and reading. As you can see, I haven't updated this since the 11th, and today is the 17th. As the top says, let's keep ourselves accountable. We have to do better, hun. So speaking of routines and habits that I want to build, these I literally just have a whole page dedicated to my routines. Some people might find this redundant, but when you're a YouTube creator and people ask you for routines all the time, this is golden. So basically what this is just a list of my go-to routines, like my morning night routine, how long it takes, and then under that I have my hygiene routine, my curly hair routine. So if I ever want to do a video or I feel like I've been wandering away from my original routine, I have these to look back at, and it's like, you did this before you started spicing shit up, you need to calm down, you know what I'm saying? So that's what this is. And then the next page I have is one of my favorite pages out of this entire setup. I love this so much. This is my health and fitness section because I've been really into health and fitness because you girls been trying to gain weight and get strong, you know what I'm saying? So that's what this is. I'm very excited to show you guys this because I actually got this from Etsy, I think, or a free download, I can't remember, but I'm gonna remember by the time this video goes up. So the daily tracker is what I track, what I work out. So like for Monday, if I did legs and core, I would do legs and core, check off, see what I did, you know, just trying to remind myself, you did this already, you need to calm down. Okay, so that's what this is. On the right of the page, and of course I changed the week number. On the left side, it has an important post-it note with important pages. Basically it has a treadmill times and miles, but I don't have a fucking treadmill, so I go on walks and then I just like, you know, put it in there. And then I have a workout log in there as well. I need water. Why am I so thirsty? Hold on, y'all, I'm thirsty. Boy, I'm trying to meet your mama on a Sunday. Make love. Anyway, so I also have a workout login here, and basically what it is, it's like the check off list thing, but it's in table view. You can also do it in calendar view just to show like what you did. I like to keep it in table view because you can add the tags and like what workout you did, the date you did it. It's just easier for me to see it that way, in my personal opinion, when it comes to workouts instead of a calendar. Under there, it just has this post-it note of how to overcome gym anxiety. So I'm going to the fucking gym. I'm scared. When I do start eventually going to the gym, I will get into that because I have gym anxiety. I have a fear of looking stupid. My fear of looking stupid overpowers me doing a lot of things, and I feel like that's gonna be a very helpful thing. So thank you to the creator of this. Under that, I just have this little picture that the creator also put in there, and to the right of this section I have an inspiration gallery, and I have it in 3 sections. It has workout inspiration, workout outfits, and workout video. Workout inspiration basically is just like little mini workout challenges if you don't know what to do with yourself or you're bored. I find myself bored and like wanting to work out, so I'll do these. That's in there. And then I also have these workout outfits which I picked out myself. This was a folder in here, but I took out all the outfits before this and added my own because I like mine better. But these are just some outfits that I got from Pinterest when I want to work out and feel cute at home. And if I do want to go to the gym, here's some outfit inspo. This red and black one is my favorite. It says Gymshark, where's my sponsor, because I won't wear anything but you. And then I have this workout video section. People always ask me what's your routine. I'm going to get into that in a second, but I basically just have this workout section which literally says a list of some of my go-to workouts. I have it divided into 4 sections with drop downs of each combination, and basically I have it divided up into what I want to work out that day. So I have leg day, upper body, arms, back, ab, and core, and full body. And basically what it is level 1 through level 3, which is why it's option 1 through option 3. So the further you go up in the options, so like if I go from 1 to 2, it gets a little bit harder. And I would say for options 1 through 3, so everything but full body, there's like 2 to 3 videos per option. So I'm sweating my ass off when I do these, okay? And then for full body, I just have 1 because I just need to get in shape. So I don't really like to put myself through too much hell when it comes to full body because they make me feel really bad after. At the bottom, when you leave that, I just have my workout schedule. I work out every day except for Sundays. That's my only day off because if I take more than 2 days off, I'm gonna get out of it. I'm on my period right now, so I'm not taking any days off except for 3 because I need to learn self-discipline. That's just the premise of it all. So next thing is my to-do, which is one of my favorite sections. So if you're an OG watcher of me, you may or may not know that when I used to do to-dos, I used to do all this bullshit in like 6 different planners and like 2 different notebooks, and it was just too much. So I decided to switch it up and just put it all in one condensed Notion page. So what I have now is just my to-do section. To start it off, I have either you run the day or the day runs you. Either you run the day or the day runs you by Jim Ron. Really good quote. Don't know who Mr. Ron is, but thank you for that because I need it a lot. And then on the left side, I have my to-do list dump. So basically, if I'm out and I can't access my to-do list, which is in table form, which I will show you guys in a couple seconds, I'll add it there, and then I'll just add it to my like today to-do. You know what I'm saying? And then I have another section that says the secret to getting ahead is getting started. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I need to hear it very frequently. So if you needed to hear it, you're welcome. If you didn't, remember that. All right. Under that, I just have some reminders to take my meds and stuff. You know, boring mental health stuff. That. And then if you scroll down, I have this to do this week section. This is a template set up by me, which is why it looks very plain. I'm working on making it cute, I promise. But in this, I basically just list everything. So remember how I said I used to take like 6 notebooks and like 6 planners to see, you know, plan out the bare minimum of a week. I do that all in Notion now. So basically what I do is I will put everything I have to do in a week in this table, and I'll put the due date, and then I'll put the tags. And in my tags, I have social media, school, YouTube, because social media and school and YouTube are all different things, which is why they're different tags. And then health and fitness, if it's sponsored or not, for social media. And then personal, all different colors, so it's color coded as well. And then I just have like the little notes next to it. So if I have a sponsored video, it will say like the sponsor next to it because I tend to forget these things. I don't know how I forget that I have sponsors, but you know what I didn't forget? Today's sponsor is Skillshare. So let me tell a little bit more about them. If you don't know what Skillshare is an online learning community where there's thousands of classes at the very tip of your fingers, ranging from marketing, art design, productivity, even interior design, all at your fingertips. I have been taking this productivity class called Productivity Masterclass, Create a Custom System That Works for You by Thomas Frank, and this is perfect with the whole Notion setup because everybody's setup and system when it comes to productivity and being organized isn't going to work for everybody. So learning what I need in an organization system or productivity system has been really helpful to know, which is why my Notion looks the way it does. It's made for me. Shout out to Thomas Frank for all this great information. Skillshare is usually $10 a month, but since I got the hookup, I got the first 1,000 people to click the link down below. A limited time Skillshare premium membership if you're interested in it. So if you're one of the first 1,000 people here, make sure you click that link and sign up to get a limited amount of Skillshare premium. Thanks to you, girl. You're welcome. When am I not giving you guys the hookup for things like this? And with that being said, thank you so much again for Skillshare for sponsoring this video, and let's go ahead and continue. And then also on the to-do this week, I just have like if it's listed or not on the to-do like day thing, you know. So like as I'm doing my table, I'm confusing myself. So basically what I do is I put everything in this table and then I'll put it in the table on my laptop, but I will scroll back and forth between my to do this week and to do by day, which is right under. So basically what this is, it's a board view of what I have to do per day for the upcoming week. Let me explain myself before we all get confused. So basically how I have it set up is from Sunday all the way through Saturday. It's not Monday through Friday for me anymore as much as I would like it to. It just isn't realistic all the time. So what I basically do is I make my to-do list in the table, and then based on when stuff is due and what it is, I will put it in a list or just like under the day in which I have to do it. And the good thing about this board view is if I want to drag something under another day, I could simply do it like this or like this, you know, some stuff like this, you know, just get spicy and just do that. And then under here, I want to show you my tags and stuff. So basically how I have it set up is the status, I have it as I'm just gonna put it as day of the week. So like I've been meaning to change that, so don't clown me, but I'll have the day of the week, the tag. So like if it's for school, social media, YouTube, health, fitness, sponsor, whatever, yeah, you get it. But for here it gets a little bit more in depth because I have my classes in here. So like if it's a com 3052 assignment, I'll tag it with school and the class, of course. And then if it's like for social media, I'll tag it with Instagram, TikTok, or if it's for YouTube, it's filming and editing. As you can see, colors correlate. So like with YouTube, it's red. So like the filming and editing is red, and social media is purple. So Instagram and TikTok is purple. So yeah, whatever. And then the complete is just the status. I don't have any incomplete because that's just too much fucking work for me. So I just mark it as complete when it's done. And yeah, that's basically it. There's this random picture down here that I wanted to add on this page and I couldn't find the space for it. So now it's down there. So moving on to the spirituality section. This page looks so sad because I rarely ever come here. I don't know what happened. School just picked up and I haven't been able to get into spirituality as much as I used to, but I basically just have different topics such as manifesting. That's not like I'm trying to say manifesto. Manifesting, astrology, chakras, crystals. On here I would just take like notes on the different kinds and stuff like that. I don't want to show them even though there's very few. Not really comfortable with it. So that's what it is. I'm working on making this page amazing, so not too much on me. I have this Buddha quote right here. We are shaped by our thoughts. We become what we think. When the mind is pure, joy follows like a shadow that never leaves. Buddha. If that doesn't scream it, I don't know what does. And then the last page I have, which is something that I'm actually very proud of, I did this myself, it's my content creation section. I love this section. I'm gonna say why, because it's literally made for me. I always try to find these content creation setups on YouTube, but it wasn't for me. Like they were always doing not too much or they were doing too much, and it was just never the right amount for me. And I found the sweet spot because I did it my damn self. Thanks to the Skillshare class, which I found out what I need and what system works for me, and this is a prime example of that. So basically what this is, I have my three main sections on my content creation section. The first one is the directory. This is my go-to section. So like for my YouTube channel, brand deals and sponsors, and Instagram and TikTok ideas, I have it separated because that's what I need. Three big sections, all into multiple sections down below that, but y'all will see that in a second. And then I have my idea and brain dumps. This is just videos that I have ideas in my head that I want to write down if I can't get to the table for my video idea section fast enough. That's what I do there. And then I have my team meetings and notes for when I have phone calls with my team. Those are right there. I'm gonna go a little bit more into my like different things. So like for my YouTube channel, I have in here just like subsections for my YouTube channel. So like for example, I have like video ideas, video trackers, video feedback. If this would load, this would be amazing. So in here I have my content calendar, my video ideas, my vlog content, like what I could do in vlogs or specific vlogs that are like specified to certain ideas. I have my YouTube tracker, which I just track like what like stages or videos are in, which I also was a template I think I got from somebody. Then I have a feedback section. My content calendar is literally what it is. It's a calendar filled with content, whether it's like sponsored, what social media platform is for, if it's for YouTube. Video ideas, I'm not going to show this, but it's in table form. Basically I have it in a table form, and I mark if it's done before all the way on the right, the video title, general concept, the genre of videos, the different genres I have is productivity, advice, routine, hair, vlog, fashion, hauls, school and college, fun/funny, music, lifestyle, and beauty. Then I have the video style if it's sit down or vlog style, and I have potential sponsors that would work in that type of video, and that's just the entire page. And then under those video ideas, I just have the same thing basically, but for vlogs. I basically just have vlog activities that I could do in the vlog, and just vlog ideas that are strictly for that vlog. So like a morning routine could be a vlog style, so that's like example of what goes in there. And then I have a YouTube tracker which I'm trying to get into doing. This is what I was saying, this is a template that I got from somebody for free I think, and this basically just shows me what stages videos are in. So for example, all these are to do check boxes. I put the video title and I just say if it's planned, the draft edit's done, final edit, exported, thumbnail optimization, uploaded, when I uploaded it, in the status, and then if it's sponsored, I put a company and then the URL for the video. You know what I'm saying? Simple like that. And then I have my video feedback section, which I love. I'm still working on making it pretty, but I love this simply because I did this all on my own. Basically what I do is, I don't know if you guys know this, but I always ask for video feedback on Instagram, which is my main platform after TikTok and Twitter. Those are my 3 platforms, but I mainly go on Instagram the most because most of my followers have Instagram instead of TikTok and Twitter. And I ask you guys for feedback, and basically what I do is I go in here, I add my thumbnail as the page cover so it shows up on here so I know exactly which video it is and I don't have to read the title because I see my own thumbnail. I have the video tag. I'm still adding tags as I go on simply because, you know, I might branch out and do new videos. I have the upload date. The audience retention is basically the watch time for the video. I put the percentage in minutes. If it's sponsored, I put yes, and if it's sponsored by, I put the text. If you scroll down on each card, it just has, I separate it into 4 sections: compliments, complaints, stop doing, wanted to see more but didn't, and what I think I could have done better as a creator, which is something that I fill out after I go over all the responses. And I usually ask guys in the form of question stickers, so the first 3 is from you guys and the 4th one is for me personally as a creator. I love this page. It's one of the ones that I am most proud of simply because I value feedback because it makes me, sorry, I'm moving around a lot, but I value feedback so much, not because I'm trying to please everybody, but because I'm always trying to constantly grow as a creator. And yeah, that's why I do it, not to please people, but to make me, you know, push myself. We're back on the YouTube channel page. You scroll down and there's like this editing essentials, which I'm still filling out. It's like my go-to fonts, music, or like songs that I typically forget that I edit with, sound effects that I always edit with that I sometimes forget the name of. That's right there. And then as I go down, there's an optimization and SEO section, so like what I use tools wise, tips that my manager gave me, how to use tags, and my go-to tags that I always add for all my videos. So that's it for my YouTube section. Moving on to my brand deals and sponsors. This is a very informal section. I think on here I just have brands I worked with before, brands I'd like to work with, and who I'm currently working with, because it just helps me keep up. So like if my manager wants to know that if I've worked with some people before, it will be on here. I'm still adding because I've worked with a bunch of companies over the 5 years, I think it's been 5 years that I've been doing YouTube, and it's hard to keep up with sometimes, but I'm still adding to this. So I have like my dream collabs, who I'm working with, you know, worked with before, just to keep it all in one place, keep it very organized. And then my Instagram and TikTok ideas, I have it in this board view as well, or gallery, I don't know which one it is. And then I just have TikTok ideas, IGTV ideas, stuff like that, you know, a little more informal things. And then as we scroll down, collaborations and collabs that I want to do, so like creators and video ideas for those creators. And I also just started making a merchandise collection, which I just haven't done anything yet with, so that's that. That's it for my Notion setup. If you want to figure out how to use Notion, I can link some videos down below that could aid in you learning how to use Notion. I would definitely be more than happy to help. I can link some of my favorite templates down below. And yeah, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, please give it a huge thumbs up. If you can comment some more video ideas for me so I can do it in the future. And with all that, make sure you guys subscribe if you like the video. It really means a lot. Let's grow the family. We're growing every single week. Make sure you guys follow my social medias. That includes my Instagrams, Twitter, and TikTok. Those are my main 3 social medias, with all the rest linked down below. And with all that being said, guys, thank you so much again for watching today's video, and I can't wait to see you guys on the next one. Stay cool. Bye, guys.